Good day. Welcome to Caribbean Cargotecture. My wife and I moved to St. Croix in the United States Virgin Islands to build hurricane-resistant modular housing. Follow along as we build our first house, the Tidy, a 640 square foot container home. Be sure to follow us on Instagram to see the build and our adventures in American Paradise. It was a big site work day yesterday. Unfortunately, somebody, me, forgot to put the memory card in the GoPro, but I'll show what was done yesterday. So the first thing we got done yesterday was backfilling this cistern, which enabled us to dig these footers here. That's why I couldn't do it before. But I got all 12 footers dug out here. So all that is ready for the bases and the footings themselves. There's where we're building, right over there. This is the top edge of the property here. So yesterday we also got dug out here for our electrical monument. This is where service will come in. This utility pole here has the transformer. So service will come to the monument, get trenched out to the house. Also, if you look closely, you can see these what look like pipes here. Those are not pipes. That is actually a truck ladder rack that was actually in the ground. Surprises. Lastly, on the back side of the cistern here, my guy yesterday, my site work guy, helped me plant this Donny avocado tree. So hopefully that will start producing soon. Immediately after this site work was complete, we moved on to getting our footings ready. First thing was our gravel base, a nice thick gravel base, and secondly, we put in our forms for our footings themselves. Thankfully, we assembled our footings a couple months ago, so dropping them in, leveling them up, was not too big of a deal. All the footings are in the footer bases, all ready to go. So just waiting on an inspection. Can't do much till they come back out. Well, while waiting for inspections, we like to get miscellaneous projects done here. So one thing I did yesterday was all the way from over here, cleared all this out, which leads up to our hole for the monument. So eventually the electrical will get trenched in this area I took back and over to the house. My footing inspection took a little bit longer than anticipated to get done, so we decided to get a lot of framing out of the way. After attaching our 2x4x10s to the side rail of the top of the container, we got all the ceiling framing done. This was necessary because our bottom plates, top plates all tie into this. It's not very easy when the temperature rises well above 110 degrees in the container. Just got out on the site. My trucking guy is on his way with a bunch more 2x4s, more rebar, and my steel. So it's a little pleasant surprise to find my inspection sticker on my footing, so I can finally get the concrete ordered and get that poured. After getting the ceiling framed and our top and bottom plates in, we started on our vertical wall framing. This was not really too bad. We just had to rip down some 2x4x10s. However, the worst part about this was the hovering 112 to about 95 degree temperatures range inside this container. It was brutal. So although we're concrete ready for our footings and our inspections passed, a lot of concrete companies are jammed up right now due to bad weather and stuff. So we continued framing today, got pretty much the whole kitchen framed out. We went as long as we could until it was over 100 degrees in the container, and that's really all we could do for the day. However, my guy is flying down from the States today to do my welding, and I'm hoping to get a lot of cutouts done tomorrow so that we can bring that temperature down and get even more done. Another pour day here, footing pour. Concrete truck is around the corner. Column footing pour day. I could not get my preferred company out on site, so short notice I had to get another company out on site. Long story short, they came with a non-operational chute. The electronics in the hydraulic system was not working, so we had to physically shovel the concrete down the chute and as well as maneuver it around the site, although the truck moving around helped as well. But nonetheless, we got the concrete poured, we got all the footings done, and I was very happy with the pour. Footings are now complete. Now that these footings are complete, we can tie our vertical bar and stirrups to this, put our sewing tubes on, and it's time for the last pour for the foundation.